Oh yeah. Thanks for letting me know. To reminding me. All right, let's find him. Where is that dandelion? All right. Even though my throat's a little bit sore, we're going to read this. I would wager anyone that you, dear reader, are a person of culture and taste. Well, we already know Dandelions wrote this, and therefore already familiar with me. Dandelion, and the role I am to play in the following tale. Nevertheless, allow me to sketch a few lines by way of self-portrait. For the sake of thoroughness, and in the event you have spent much of the last half-century in some dark corner where the light of my star has yet to reach. Man of culture tips. Dude, that's great. Born in 1229, a talented poet and a troubadour, a graduate of Oxenford Academy, a frequent performer at royal courts, an unquelled lover appreciated, and in some cases adored by ladies worldwide, a skilled negotiator and a stirring orator. Such is the image of the bard Dandelion, as painted by his friends and promoters. The image is, of course, somewhat overbright in its coloring. I personally prefer to think of myself as a dedicated artist and thrall to his muse, one whose work has benefited immeasurably in the fact that I was, am, and forever will remain a close friend and steadfast companion to the Witcher Geralt. It is his fate I chronicle in the present work, and his story which I shall sing till the end of my days. Oh no. Having learned of my disappearance, Geralt dropped everything to find out what had become of me. Though at first he suspected the cause of my trouble lay in my many and turbulent affairs of the heart, he later determined that I had strayed into the life of crime, seeking to steal treasure belonging to one of the leaders of Novigrad's underworld. The motivations for my actions only became clear some time later. I proved that when it comes to helping Cirilla, I would not balk at sticking my head into the lion's maw, let alone crossing such common scum as Cyprian Wiley, better known for good reason as Whoreson. Only a madman calls it courage to find when faced with overwhelming odds. Though known for my capricious and unpredictable charm, I am not yet considered mad, and so, while defending my companion's escape to the very last, I ultimately allowed the temple guards to take me to their prison, while I awaited my immediate execution. The saying does not lie. True friends show when fortune hides her face. My dear comrades gave ample evidence of this by breaking me free from my prison transport, saving me from certain and painful death. Well, you know, maybe it changes based off what you do. Maybe it's because I haven't finished doing Dandelion's quest yet. Because it changed after I broke him free from prison. So it might change again if I, do more of his quest.
Come on now. Show me what you got. Slow now.
I am so excited to fight the Wild Hunt. Like, I am so excited. I got stuck.
Yippee! The Witcher killed a monster!
Maybe they got lost. They've been hauling lumber along this.
Does anyone, and I've asked this question a few times, and it's my own fault for not looking it up by now, but does anyone know if there's a good place to sell, or what the best vendor is to sell trophies to?
What brings it to me?
Wouldn't mind a look at your wares.
Well, I mean, you know, it's kind of like, if you sell weapons to, like, a weapon vendor, you get more, and if you sell armor to an armor vendor, you get more. I didn't know if there was, like, you know, a go-to, but I'm guessing not, man. I've seen a lot of vendors. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I think I know who that is. I think that's the one that we talked to, and he's, like, disguised as a priest. Or, no, he is a priest, but he also dabbles in alchemy. Oh, he's broke anyways. I can't sell him to this guy. What's this? Oh, those are so expensive. No.
Farewell.
Dude. Anytime I look at something and it's like 500 plus, I'm just like, that's too rich for my taste.
Move it.
Although eventually, if I want the best stuff, I am going to have to fork up that money. Oh, what I was actually referring to the plans for crafting. Is actually what I was referring to. I was about to buy some more of those because I actually really like crafting on this game. And one of the plans was like $499, and I was like,
Well.
for a common plan, you're breaking my legs, man.
Foreigner, what Watch your step.
Got me eye on you.
I know before I do the DLC, I'm going to have to run around and pick up all the enhanced armor enhancements. That'll be fun. That'll probably give me a little bit of money, a little bit of spending money.
Calm village.
It just occurred to me I never finished this guy's quest.
Got me eye on you.
Folk on the continent.
Wanted to talk. You ever play Gwent?
Ha! Ermion taught me the rules and gave me a deck. Wish to play?
We're playing anyone who I think might die fighting the Wild Hunt.
Let's play a quick round.
I want their rare cards. Like, straight up. Dandelion can go in any deck. That's funny. I guess he's not that picky. Ooh. First time I've seen one of those as a card. We're doing really good today. Winning on the first try. Two times, man. 2 times we won on the first try. I'm excited about that.
Know what, Wolf? I've this rare card here. Take it. It'll be of more use to you.
Thanks.
You might consider challenging a man in Caertrolda village. A worthy adversary, though a mere tailor. Just as his name.
Wanted to talk. This isn't easy, but I need to ask you a favor. A big one.
Tell me, friend.
Ciri. I know where she is, but I also know that as soon as I reach her, the Wild Hunt will know I did. They'll come after us, attack, and we'll need to respond with strength. Can I count on you?
The Black Ones first, now Wraiths. Such is life. Bring her here, and we'll face them in battle.
What's this about the Nilfgaardians?
Of late, look seaward and you'll see their sun on a sail, staring right back. We've yet to capture any of their crew, but only a fool wouldn't know they're planning something. But fear not, we'll banish the Black Ones and the Wild Hunt. 2 birds with 1 skeleton axe.
There's a part of me that wishes
City
I
will
could
be
do it.
safe in Caertrolda.
Can't risk your men's lives. Kaer Morhen, we fight them there, nowhere else.
Kaer Morhen is hundreds of miles away. To move an army there would take weeks, not to mention I'd expose the Isles to Nilfgaard's blows. Geralt, forgive me, but I cannot do it.
I understand. Won't take up any more of your time. Farewell.
Wait. Won't let you leave empty-handed. I'll help as I can. Come with me.
I wish I could help him with the Nilfgaardians first. Maybe I could have, but I don't know if that's an
Beautiful
option now.
craftsmanship. Got a talented smith.
Not I. King Erland Uncrate did.
Erland Stonefist. So this is Winter's Blade. Thought it was a legend.
Forged in Mahakam, tempered in dragon fire. Been in the Uncrate family for centuries. And now, it's yours.
So I just wanted to say something. Like they said something before I had a chance to, but that sword looks really similar to Arthas's sword, the Frostmourne, like the shape and everything. And whenever they said that it's the Winter's Blade, it kind of made me chuckle a little bit inside.
Thank you. This can't be easy for you. I appreciate it all the more.
May it serve you well. Send those specters back where they came from.
That's my intention. Farewell.
Although maybe I'm imagining things. I haven't seen Frostmourne in a long time. Yes, it is. It is from WoW. Arthas. He's, and his sword was named Frostmourne, and it looks a lot like it. Well, actually, okay, so here's the thing. I don't think it's that bad of a sword. It has 40 armor piercing, plus 55% critical hit damage bonus, and 10% chance to freeze in 2 sockets. That's actually, to me, pretty good. Now, if you're talking about swords above level 20, yeah, it could kind of fall off a little bit. I mean, I think it's better than my current one. Personally. Like, I'm totally going to use it. And yeah, I get it. Yeah. Well, I mean, whenever you talk about, like, I agree with you. First, I'm going to start with I agree with you. Now, second, though, compared to a lot of the other blades we've seen, this one being a 19, I thought it was pretty good. And I bet that this part of the quest, which honestly, this part of the quest I feel like should be higher level, but technically I bet it's probably around 19. So I bet that's not, like, a bad sword for this quest. Like, if you had, like, a 22 to 24, I bet it would be amazing. Right, yeah, I mean, there's just so many options. I agree, though. I kind of wish that this game had, like, legit uniques. You know, like, it'd be cool if Winter's Blade had something special about it that you couldn't find on any other sword. 100% I agree with you, though. Yeah, something truly unique. You know, at least I wish that relics had unique modifiers. Like, so if it was a relic, it could just gain anything from a pool of modifiers, and then, like, you know, unique swords like this one. You know, there's not another one like it. Should have its own stat. Like for instance, ones if it had increased freeze duration. Right? Right? Wouldn't that be cool? Like, you know, something. Then you could go out of your way to get better freeze runes, and that would be freaking amazing.
We'll chat another time.
Me little Norgan's birthday tomorrow. I've no clue what to give her. Maybe a nice little axe.
Look at sword.
Yes.
Alright, so where do we gotta go to help these people? What the absolute heck? It's not showing up on the map, so it's probably one of these islands. What's happening here? I don't get it. Okay. I've got a feeling I'm gonna have to look up my quest. Yes, yes. You know, I meant to finish that and I never did. I need to do that. This. Oh, it's like right here? Alright, sweet. The game has good customization, but I do wish they took it one step further, like you're describing, like being able to really make a build around runes, relics, versus just putting Witcher gear on. Right? Well, and that's just it, is I like the relic gear, and you know, Witcher gear is going to be phenomenally better whenever you masterwork it. Like, there's not going to be much of a competition. But yeah, that'd be cool. Hey, wait. Question, is there mods to make uniques have unique stats? It just, you know, it just occurred to me. That'd be a fun playthrough. To have, I mean, it's just an idea. I mean, right? That's a good question. I'm glad you guys led me to that question. Because otherwise I wouldn't have thought about it. I'm so confused. Where are they trying to send me right now?
Your boat's string a leak as well.
Oh, right here.
Verbena, lovage, chamomile.
Like, that's the kind of conversations we need to be having, man. Lead us to something nice like that. I hope there is one.
Aye, threw his umbilical in the water, and it coiled into the shape of a snake. Do you know what that means?
That he'll be quick as a viper. Or he'll slither out of every trap.
Nay.
Okay, this guy.
What do you want?
I'm looking for people from Unvik.
They're dead.
See now, I heard many survived.
Stubborn, get your... What do you want to know?
You there when the giant attacked?
Aye, I was. One of the Jarl's personal guards. I failed him. Led no credence to what the priestesses said. That we'd be punished. For robbing the earth of iron. Forging it into blades that men kill one another with. That Freya would punish us.
Okay. There seems to be no good place to have it. What's on the right side of the screen? I don't know what's on the right side.
Perhaps they spoke the truth.
Jarl of Undvik. Tell me about his death.
Jarl Harald Houndsnout. His whole crew died that night. Wilmar, Wilfred, and Wilhelm. I reached them too late. Saw the giant dash Wilmar against a rock. He fell right beside me. All his bones broke, wriggling like a salmon on the sand.
Harold was dead by then.
What? No, Jarl fought like a bear. Slicing and dodging and hollering, then slicing again. Couldn't save himself, though.
How did you manage to survive?
First I heard the giant growl to those flying sirens. Damn me if he weren't giving them orders.
Under stress, men see all kinds of things.
I know what I saw. Rushed to help the Jarl, but one of the cunts sunk her talons in me, lifting me up. Tried to take me to their nest. Pecked me apart, I reckon. But I broke loose of her grip. Plummeted from quite a height. Crashed hard, couldn't stand. Last thing I saw, swarm of sirens swooping down on the Jarl, thrashing round him. He yipped, he yelped, he screamed, he hollered. Then silence. The men escorting the women and the children to the ships took my unconscious flesh away, brought me to Ardskelly.
Dude, that sounds like an intense fight. Harpies don't sound fun.
I should go.
Yeah.
Sickles and stuff sounds like a lot of fun. Like, before I stream, man, I would mod the heck out of some games. Just to fiddle with the mods, like just to have fun with it. And I would always add stuff like that.
Fine, but ain't nothing like slant eyes.
Greetings, welcome.
Heard Hjalmar came here to gather men for his expedition.
Aye, he did. Such spirit. Stormed in, swept the bowls off the table, jumped atop of it and cried, I'm sailing off to seek glory. Who's with me? Who wants to cut off that bloody giant's head?
Guess that was enough to recruit a longboat full of men.
They carried him out on their shoulders, yelling all the while, we'll win back the forge, string that giant up by his gizzards. Should have seen it, Witcher. Brought tears to my eyes.
Hjalmar seems popular around here.
He is cracksome.
Clever lad. Put together a fine crew. Hardy drinkers and warriors both. By the times I've had to piece together tables and benches after hosting them. The Unvik lads he took on. No spring minnows either. In fact, 'twas a clan Tordarach man gave Hjalmar the idea for the expedition. The shipwright, what's his name? Viggy? That's him. Hoped to earn a new by-name, the Fearless. Till now they'd call him the Loon.
Hjalmar must have had a plan. Tell me about it.
Plans? Ha! They didn't even know where to look for this giant. As I recall, Viggy wanted to cross a frozen lake and scale the mountains.
They say the giant came from there, awoken by the frost that gripped the land around the tower.
To the harsh winter. Suited that man-eater perfectly. It can only get worse. Even the gods... well...
Another one don't believe Ragnarok is nigh. You'll see. All of yous.
They wanted to take back a forge? What's that about?
Never heard the Undvikers forged the best armor in these isles. Their swordsmiths are nothing to sneeze at either.
Because we made our blades like the dwarves forged their sails.
Soft layered core fitted with a hard steel coating.
How do you know? That's a clan Tordarach secret.
Got some friends who are dwarves.
Perhaps you do. But the ore from the mines of Undvik, not even... well, no one's got it. That's that.
So long.
Glad to be of service. If you need to know more about Undvik or the giant, ask Axel, or that one over there, or Anter.
When do I need to start worrying about Master stuff? This guy should already be done.
Really got no one else to bother. Go ask Ranter or Yavor or the innkeep.
Okay, yeah, he's done.
I should go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done.
I'm looking for men from Undvik.
Yavor's from the Isle, and I once cut those waters with nary a rest. Could trace you the shoreline in my sleep. A lovely excursion, if not for the bloody sirens.
I'm the one to ask. Me or Axel and Tartarok? He's over there. What can a bloke from Ard Skellig know about Undvik?
Heard you trilling a different tune when Hjalmar was gathering his crew. Your love for the Ancrate fade that quick.
That doesn't mind dang dire.
I couldn't understand what he just said.
Need to get to Undvik.
Another thrill seeker. Well then, listen close, lest you end in a watery grave. Sail out of port and head southwest. Watch for rocks protruding like pricks out of the water. You'll have to do some tricky tacking to get past them. Some of them shorter, just below the surface, so careful not to scrape right over them. They breach your hull, you're done for. Cause just a few minutes in that icy water makes a corpse. One time I remember...
Stick to the point.
Oh, fine. Watch for the currents, cause they can drag you off course. Dash against the rocks even. With a bit of luck, you'll land on the same beach where Hjalmar landed.
Yavar's from there, or so he claims. And you seem to know these waters. Why didn't you sail with Hjalmar?
Because that kind of expedition needs a true leader. And a whelp looking to collect bumps on his skull can only be its doom. Once I...
You'd rather sit in your horse nose in the air, you Zarakanian princess. Brave lad comes along. You sail with him. I'd have sailed with Hjalmar if only those seahorse hadn't banjaxed my knee. Would have sailed instead of sharing a table with a grumpy barnacle like you.
You'd sail with anyone who'd let you aboard. Crack's daughter included.
You mentioned sirens. Many on Undvik?
So many. More on the other isles.
Bollocks.
Once they attacked Lars and me when we were fishing. Before we could drive him off, they pulled Lars in the water and scratched me up so bad that... Oi!
Drive away the sirens? How's that work?
Ha! Plain to see you're no islander. With a Hornwall's horn. One toot, and they plough and scurry off so quick the waves rock your boat.
That sounds like something a Witcher needs.
Nice talking to you, but time I was on my way. So long.
Fair winds to you.
Altered your son's future.
Aye. Threw his umbilical in the water.
Alright, we got the info we needed. Let's go.
Winds howling.
Let's go ahead and put up this on. This game is... I gotta be honest, you know, whenever I first started playing the game, you know, I talked about doing a 100% playthrough. And, dude, I'm just gonna have to... If I'm doing a 100% playthrough, I'm gonna have to chip away at it. I won't be able to do it all in one go. It's freaking huge. It's just absolutely gigantic. Like... Well, I mean, even if you look at, for instance, even if you just look at Novigrad, I've played over 40 hours. Look at all the stuff I still haven't touched. Like, there's boards I haven't even looked at. So all of this area that's blank is going to have question marks too. And it's not like... I started worrying about that whenever we were still in Novigrad. So whenever I came over here, I was like, okay. You know, there's not that much here. And then I unlocked some of the map markers, and I was just like, oh god. And then, you know, we have other games coming up. I'm worried that I won't even be able to finish this game before, you know, before March rolls around for Rise. I'm like, terrified. Like... I had an open one already. Is it over there? On top? No? Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it. You know what? Yeah, I need one, please. Getting Tabby to hand me a cough drop real quick. Throat's itching. Thank you. Well, and see, I thought, and that was the moment that I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't do 100%, was whenever I thought about the DLCs, because I definitely want to finish them. So, what I'm going to do is, it's not that I'm not going to do 100%, but I'm definitely going to finish the main story and the DLCs first. Or, you know, at least I'm going to focus on gear main story before anything else.
Clan on crate. Someone dragged a litter through here.
Is Blood and Wine vampires? I've always been curious, but I've never looked it up. Oh, this looks fun. Gotcha. Oh, do you see the unhinged jaws of the sirens? Dude, that's kind of intimidating. And Heart of Stone is kind of short. I've heard that. Especially compared to Blood and Wine, I've heard. I'm sure the giant can't be that difficult.